Mr. Nagelsmann. Great season, but today Paris was just a stronger team. You weren't able to contain Neymar and his solos. What can you tell us? Well, we played a good season. We made it to the semi-final in the Champions League. It's a great achievement. We will be proud of that. And now we are a little bit frustrated. It's normal. It has to be like that to, then gather new power for the new tasks that will come up soon. We don't have a lot of time left until the first round in the Cup and the start of the Bundesliga. But we have to say that our opponent today was stronger than us. And wasn't easy to play them. They were very flexible in all parts. We tried and started actually pretty okay into the match. Then conceded the first goal from a free kick and conceded a second one that was made things difficult. We tried to create some occasions and tried to stop their attacks with Neymar and Mbappé. But against players like that, to defend them, it's not easy. So we weren't the first team that managed not to stop him, and won't be the last one either. Mr. Nagelsmann, what lesson did you learn from that? Which positive aspects, and how much time does the team need and you to digest what happened here tonight? Well, I think I don't have any problems. As a coach, you think about the next task, about also transfers, then also the first match against Nuremberg in the Bundesliga. But the players normally, take a little bit more time. We take a lot of positive things with us. We made it into the semi-final. We eliminated Tottenham and then also Atletico. We had Benfica in our group, Olympique Lyon in our group. And at the end, I think we showed a good match today against one of the giants in Europe. And also the attitude of my players towards the end. They showed character on the pitch. And of course you have to accept if your opponent then is stronger than you. There are differences in Europe's top elite. And of course we want to be back. We want to make it far again in the Champions League. We want to experience the same again in the future. We had two highlights with the Cup final last season, semi-final this season. And now I will give some vacation to my players. It won't be easy then mentally, especially to play the first round in the Cup, but we just discussed it, and we have to just come together as a team, and the next task will wait for us, and so we can look back with a lot of pride. I can accept that our opponent was just almighty today. They outplayed us. And we just hope that we can narrow that gap that there was. Jussi, one question for you. You were sitting on the pitch after the match for a long time. What did you think about, and what did you talk about to Peter Gulaschi? Well, just wanted to enjoy or just let some thoughts pass through my head. What just happened, the match that just happened. And with Pete the same, we just talked about the match, what we could have done better maybe in this semi-final clash. But I just said that, and I told him that we shouldn't talk about that in this moment. we should be proud of what we have achieved, and what we have achieved all season long, actually, and what we have to do better in the next match we can talk about in the future. But I just wanted to enjoy that moment there and just let the things pass through my head. Mr. Nagelsmann, is there something that you maybe would have done differently, some corrections in terms of the approach? Well, it's these things that happen all the time. After Bundesliga match, after Champions League match, afterwards you're always smarter, and you then have to play opponents 2-3 times to know what you can do better. But yeah, we tried to defend very high, but we opened up too many spaces for Paris. But in the first 10 minutes, we were patient, won some good balls, 2-3, and with one actually where we could be dangerous or develop some danger in front of goal. And if we then take advantage of these opportunities, the scoreline would have looked differently. But we were just running behind. We were too late in the duels. But with the quality, if you look at the quality with Di Maria, who today showed an exceptional match without losing a ball. So you have to ask yourself, how high do you defend? How high you press? And that's what we tried at the beginning of the second half. But after we conceded the third goal, of course, the tension lowered. We can't say now what we could have done better. Of course, we will analyze it and analyze the ideas, and we will think about it. Things that worked well against Atletico that could have also worked maybe here against Paris. It's not that easy. You can't prepare for every situation. You have to play such an opponent with that high quality. They had a great personality. They defended very well, we have to admit as well. So on this day, today, they were just better than us in many aspects. We could have done a lot of better, but at the end it wouldn't have been enough either. Coach, this confrontation with Tuchel, the duel with Tuchel, how was it compared to the duel with Simeone? What did you talk about after the match? Well, it was not as resentful, or both weren't really resentful, the encounters. We are coaches, we get paid for that, and after the match I congratulated them, and all the best for the final, and see you soon. So it wasn't as spectacular as you might have expected. Mr. Nagelsmann, which lesson did you learn from this match tonight for you as a coach? Well, in this moment now, I had a lot to do, also in between the matches here, so I don't have a book where I write everything in. I just have to digest this a little bit and then analyze and take on things for my future. I saw a great performance of my team of Leipzig. I'm proud of them. They did very many things very well on the pitch. They showed the right character. They did everything to be successful, and it's great to have a team like that. It was a great achievement in this Champions League season for RB Leipzig. What should this team take on for the next season, next Champions League campaign? Well, many things that we have shown, especially at the beginning of the season. Of course, we want to develop further. We want to make things better in all aspects. That we want to have good ball possession. That we want to be better, play better against very deep defending teams. Then we want to show the heart that we showed against Atletico. We will continue our path. Of course, there will be some setbacks coming up in the future. That's normal, and the development, it's a process, and the process doesn't lead into the same direction all the time. There are also hurdles that you have to overcome, and this will happen also in the next season. This is something that you have to deal with. This is the philosophy of our club, to work with young players, to develop them. And this is a complex task if you play and participate in the Champions League, in the Bundesliga, and the Cup. So the season will be very long. You have to reckon with the negative happenings, incidents, of course. But if I look into the eyes of my players, they are all, of course, disappointed. But as Jussi just said, you have to also enjoy the moment. You need to be humble as well and to congratulate your opponent if they are better. But yeah, we gave our best and will give our best also in the new season. You said that next tasks are coming up. Also transfers. What did this match show you? What kind of player do you need to get? And then the question to Jussi, if you compare these last both matches, what did you feel in this match? What was different to the match before? Well, we can't use this match as a milestone. If we look at the attackers of both of PSG, both of them cost more than our squad. So it's yeah, we will see what we can do with transfers. But yeah, we don't have that much money to spend. Of course, the coach wants to always have the best team. And we still have, after this tournament, we have another player that we transferred. So you see, of course, he can score a lot of goals. We have Chong then, who has joined the team, who couldn't play here. Then we have Benny Henrichs, who will fulfill his challenges on his position, or the task on his position. And so, yeah. Well, my role on the pitch, it was not that different compared to the last match. Tactics was a little bit different. I focused more on the central attack, looking for spaces. It was a little bit different, but at the end, I'm happy with the role that I have been playing in. I'm getting better and better. And the ideas that yeah, are explained to me, I try to bring them and show them on the pitch. And yeah, what is demanded from me in this position. Mr. Nagelsmann. If Bayern makes it to the final, who would be the favorite then, Paris or Bayern? Well, I love these questions. Well, basically, of course, for the German football, it would be good if Bayern wins, but I want to be a fair sportsman, and I say that the better may win. Last question. You see, in last days, last months, you really fancied this Champions League. Does it mean that yeah, we will be back, we will make it into the semi-final or maybe into the final? Well, we will do everything, of course, to achieve similar results as we have this season. And we hope that next season, then there will be also spectators in the stadium, which is then more fantastic, and the atmosphere is more fantastic. Of course, you as a sportsman, you always achieve for or try to aspire for the best, and this is what we will do next season as well. And hopefully, we will be able to experience a similar experience that we have experienced here. So thank you for the questions, and good night to everybody. Bye.